guess they're little propane heaters and stuff just to stay warm.
I put a wood burning stove on a couple planks of wood in my shack. It works.
I
I've
still
never
love that
mounted a
stuff.
home.
I go to the wild game suppers and that stuff, and I hunt. I'll go in the woods with a camera. I don't, going out now with a gun and that stuff. I support the right to do that. I think it's a tradition, and I applaud it. Sportsmen, that are hunting for food. I'm all for it, but I just don't have any interest doing it.
Yeah, they also donate a lot of that meat to people who really need it, the hungry.
I mean, my nephew shoots a deer every year for me. He's got trail cams up. He's always showing me the pictures off his trail cams and that. I like it. I find it interesting. I like watching wildlife. I don't really want to take anymore.
I don't blame
Yeah,
you.
I just go on Amazon and say, deliver me all this meat.
If you ever look it up on the internet, a place called Highland Farms, Germantown, New York, literally 2 miles away. Got American bison, they got elk, they got deer. I could watch all the wildlife I want just by going there.
Yeah.
Ostrich, they got llama.
That's interesting. I actually am very familiar with the Hudson Valley.
Yeah, I used to live in Lake George.
Now there's some good butcher shots up there in Warrensburg. They got some real good ones.
Sounds so good.
I live right across the river from Albany, and right in the middle of the Hudson Valley.
Hey, in
Oh,
Troy?
you can go anywhere in the whole world, and the conversation between two New Yorkers begins like this: "You're from New York? I'm from New York. Whereabouts?" And whatever the answer is, I don't care what it is. You say Albany. If the person's from further north, they'll say, "Oh, you're a downstater."
What I learned when I moved to New York, and it took me a while to figure this out, but downstate is the island in the city, and everything else is upstate. Now, some people will draw the line at Binghamton, but pretty much the whole state that's not on the island is to the islanders, to the New York City people, that is all upstate New York.
Right, but they don't count anybody that's upstate. I'm telling you, people from Oswego County, which is about as far north as you can go in New York, if they hear you're from Poughkeepsie, they'll say, "You're a downstater. Hell, you might as well be in the city."
Oh, come on, Ben Mage. Where's your Las Vegas spirit? Like, Viva Las Vegas.
Like
Go
he just said,
gambling,
Lake
shoot
George.
some
If you're
craps.
from Lake George and you hear somebody talk about Albany being upstate, that ain't upstate. Shit, you're south of the Adirondacks. That don't count.
Lake George is an hour from here. It's
I'm just saying, people from, that
maybe
Adirondack,
90 minutes. It's not far.
people from the Adirondack Mountains and that stuff, they consider everything downstate.
Yeah,
I've
and
always
people from the south, from where I'm from in Georgia, think Syracuse to Buffalo when they think upstate New York. They really think Western New York.
Shit, in the Navy, when I said I was from New York, people say, "Have you ever seen a cow?" What the hell you mean, have I ever seen a cow? I come from dairy country.
Yeah, I lived grew up in the Atlanta suburbs, and this part of New York is so similar to Atlanta during the spring and the fall that other than the climate, the rolling hills, the trees, there are more evergreens down there, or more pine, more leafy trees up here. But as far as the lay of the land and the little towns and everything, you can't tell them apart. It's so similar, it's silly.
I think a lot of people don't know the color green till they visit upstate New York. It is so friggin' green that the trees are so alive and vibrant green. Vermont is close to it, but it's just how people's connotation of New York is. It's a very, it's you can only imagine somebody busting through the trees and seeing Niagara Falls for the first time, and that's why it's the first national park, because who couldn't make a park there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure they didn't expect to break through the trees and see that shit.
We we
The
we've
Grand
lived
Canyon.
we've lived in New York for 11 years now, and we finally made our first trip to Niagara Falls last year. Could only go on the New York side, but it was a good trip.
I went to Niagara Falls when I was like a little baby.
I actually prefer the Canadian side, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but the border's closed.
Right. I'm just saying that, from the view and that the Canadian side is a better view. But some of the stuff they'll take your pictures away or take your breath away is when it froze in the 90s. That friggin' thing froze solid, man. There was no falls, no water come across it at all.
I'm actually heading out there next weekend, spend the night with the wife for her birthday.
I work for state parks, and Niagara Falls State Park is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I also once lived in the US and I agree. It's great place.
I
I
like
have
when
to
they
say,
light up at night.
But seeing the Niagara Falls frozen, my gosh.
So I find it interesting when you get close to the border and you read the monuments from the Revolutionary War and you read the monument on the American side, and it sounds like the Americans were the underdogs. They were outnumbered and they fought bravely. You walk 100 yards across the border and you read the Canadian was like we were outnumbered and we fought bravely. It's like what the hell? Two sides of the story.
Of course.
But there's one agreement to that story. We won, motherfuckers.
But we weren't at war with Canada. Canada's who, all the shit we had at Saratoga to win the turning point of the war came from the Canadians. They supported our troops and stuff. The average person, it was the Brits.
Yeah, but we
in the
still
War of
won.
1812,
We still won.
Yeah, that's a little different.
The border war, yes, 1812.
you know what? No, neither of you guys won. Okay,
We won.
my people won. My people won with the Jay Treaty. Straight up, straight up.
Yeah.
My
Your
people
people
won.
are Canadian.
No, we're not. I'm not a Canadian or American citizen. I have sovereign status, hence why we have Jay Treaty.
Hey, good evening, guys.
Super
Huh.
thing.
Hello, Superfan.
You can still become a sovereign citizen. There's a World War II platform off the coast of England, and you could apply for citizenship, and they sell you 1 inch of the platform and give you everything to say you're a citizen of a sovereign country.
That's cool.
Really?
Yeah, it's forget there's a name for it, but it's literally a World War II platform that is owned, and they sell you 1 inch of it, and then they give you sovereign citizenship paper. But most of the countries don't recognize it. It's kind of a spoof, but it's like an international marriage or something. But it exists if you Google sovereign citizenship London platform or England platform.
That's what kept the Pirate Bay going all these years.
Yeah, that sounds like the island that existed outside of Italy, and that eventually was exploded. Can't remember its
Pet toys,
Rose Island, something like that.
I don't talk about politics. In real life, I try to avoid it, and certainly over a computer game. But I do like George Carlton's thing about the one thing America's good at is we can make a parking lot anywhere. We'll bomb that shit. We'll make a parking lot anywhere.
Do we need more people in Western Ways?
Laney, you want to board us there, and I'll put a banner down.
I'm not bound there.
I'm bound in Western Ways. Who needs lift?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Get your asses to Western Wastes.
I am should be gating.
I'm still zoning.
Can a wizard do a teleport? No.
Now, there's no Zephyr or port to Western Wastes. It's just people that have bound there that can take people along with the ride.
If it's your first bind point, wizard can kick you over. Exactly.
Right. It's got to be a bind.
Once we're all of the back achievements that we need done, I can change my main bind, but until that's done, I'm not going to.
No, but can't you use a stone of marking or a guide stone? By the way, I still have about 40 guide stones at the bank if any druid needs them or wizard.
Anyone in my group wants a ride to the Western Waste, step in Cobalt's car.
I'm sorry, whoever was talking in the background, I didn't hear any of it.
So I was reading something about the prices in Western Waste. Does that mean that they dropped the cost of crap down?
So I think it was Nathaniel that shared it was 250% value and it's down to 200% value, which means, it's still quite a few weeks out.
It did make a bit of a drop though. Instead of 500
And
for tier 1, it's
we
400.
won't see nuggets until we clear tier 3. So
His breastplate, arms, legs, and a few other things.
Well, honestly, I did try to complain a lot and tell them to lower the currency as much as they could.
yeah, if you're gonna spend 500 on something, you may as well save up the extra 100 and get the good stuff.
Hey, you guys, are we all starting with Zendikar?
I mean, how much tier 1 gear did you actually buy?
Laney, want to be in the Western Waste? Turn around.
Well,
What's tier 1 gear? Wait, is that the stuff
and
that
I
you
got
upgrade
moved.
as soon as possible?
Yes.
Are we all starting with Zendikar?
Raids are posted and order posted inside.
We're going to Western Waste, Grinaldi.
Benny, Jigga Jigga, if you want to step to Cobalt's car, I'll call you to the zone line.
All right, I'm just parceling some guide stones quick. I'll be right there.
Laney, that was my bad. I thought I'd step through to Cobalt's car when I called you.
Where do I'm heading in Western Waste?
Is it Watcher Spring?
Thank you for that.
I did envision you because I did that. So.
Watcher Scots.
Landy.
Banner here, so we're good.
Oh, you got the okay.
I was just going to tell you, I just took the banner, Kennick.
Okay, then I can run there.
Good evening.
Howdy.
Hello.
It was. And then you showed up number 2.
Okay, I'll leave.
How was your day?
It was the longest work day that I've had since mid-January when the last time this stupid game patched.
Nice.
Yeah, suffice it to say, it was not without events though.
Yeah, I blame EQ for everything that happened today.
Me too.
Hey, Benny, could you cough me, please?
Of course.
I'm playing Lazy Mage now. Thank you, dear.
It's the best though. I was running, and then all of a sudden I get summoned, and I'm running in the wall.
I love doing that to y'all.
I usually tell somebody, people when I'm COH them just because then they stop running.
I just thought it was lagging. I was like, man, I got screwed again.
You know you're lagging when your mercenary passes you and sets down up ahead to med waiting on your ass.
Pretty bad. The best though is when they just stare at you, they don't heal you, and they watch you die.
Just like real life.
Right, and if you're grouped and you die, then your merc will start healing like a bastard. Everybody else, but not you.
Not you, yeah.
They have gotten better though. Back in the day, they used to cast that 10-second shield. You'd be dead 8 seconds, and the friggin' heal would hit.
Yeah, they definitely came a long way.
I used to block you because you block your mercenary from casting certain spells. Only had them casting fast heals.
Hey guys, I got a call from the Canadian government this morning, from the Prime Minister, the office, and they're gonna help me out. Since I was in China, they're gonna give me some money. So that was cool
Very nice.
because I did right to them before. That's why.
You gave him a handy behind a small bank, right?
It took 2 months to answer, so 1 month and a half.
So you're in China now, and you get to come back, or?
No, I'm in Canada now.
Oh, okay.
Only wife still there in Shanghai.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, at least she have some good weather, so better than Canada.
Well, that doesn't say much. I'm here too. It sucks the weather here.
Well, yeah, if you do some ski-doo or skiing, it's okay, or play hockey, But otherwise than that,
So when are
Yeah.
you heading back to China?
well, I'm gonna stay here, Ben. I would say until November, and then build my second second music studio in Canada in Gaspésie. I'm gonna do it in up north Canada.
Is that what you're doing now? Is the music studio stuff? Because I thought you were doing other work.
But I have a music. No, yeah, I'm doing paving too, but I have to do paving because the studio costs 500,000. So I'm gonna give it a little shot and build it, and that's gonna be my second studio because my Chinese player, the band, is gonna come and play here in the studio, and then we go back to China.
Is Ass Dragon on?
He's in the channel.
Ass Dragon, you there? Let me look.
In Western Waste.
He must not be up on Discord. So he's the one that's been doing our videos. That's who you should hook up with, Superfang, to get the videos. I know you were talking about putting music to them and stuff.
Yeah. I'm just not set up at my friend's house for that, Ben. I want to do it absolutely. I'm good at that. I mean, I love I like to make that. It's not a work for me.
Guess who reached out to me today out of the woodwork? Talcony, the nerd navigator.
Didn't you hook me up with a wizard before, and he was doing that stuff too?
You're talking about Scorsese. Yeah, he retired.
Oh, okay. But he was doing in that stuff too, I think.
He
He's a
works in sound
movie.
effects. Yeah, he does sound effects for TV shows and movies, and does the studios of people walking. I mean, but it's the real sound. In other words, they have the shoes and they do it on the wood to make the sounds of steps. That's what he does, work in a recording studio.
Yeah, that's something else. That's cool.
What's Telky up to? Is he coming back?
He didn't say. He just was checking in, and he's playing other games, but he was impressed with how KOI is doing. He's happy about that. Aghanim had his interview today, so I hope he got the job he wanted. He said he was coming back.
Angheinem's coming back? Wow, he's gonna be a long way behind.
His, I probably should have posted it. His son is doing much better. I mean, when he was born, he had some kind of mitochondrial breathing issue. but he came out of it and he's a handful now. But yeah, he's spent a lot of time with his son and looking at this new job. It's a lieutenant position in the correction officers. So he said he'd be able to work 3 days on, 4 days off, and play EQ.
Nice. Yeah, I know he was a prison guard before. He knows Carnage. He knew me with Nalafiend. That's who he used to group with him with back then. That'd be awesome if he comes back. He's got a lot of he'll have a lot of catching up to do though. Like it's been back. You're looking back to EOK really. Before that, what level is he now? This guy,
Who?
Angheim.
God, I don't even know.
The
I
guy
think he
you
was
just
105.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
105.
Sorry, Hunky will power level him.
No, I'd help too. It's just-
It certainly didn't take Zrill long to get back up to speed. And I mean, Zelf did it over the weekend. The poor guy.
Hey, started on Sunday.
Oh man, that's something. But you did start out as a heroic.
Yeah, I mean that made all the difference. I hate lower levels. Like, can't stand it.
See, I
Everybody say
actually
hi.
like that lower level content stuff myself.
Yeah, I have like a super decked out 52 shaman, mage, and monk combo.
It's awesome.
Are we farming Nagafen and Vox now?
Yep.
There was a
Remember
video a
when
long time ago of an XR monk soloing Nagafen with a bunch of healing potions, and I could never replicate that. But
Well, that's because they nerfed the potions after that.
yeah, must have been.
It seemed like in Pop Era we used to take a vampiric potion, which was actually a dot on ourselves to do a raid, so we couldn't be charmed because and Mez because the potion hitting you every tick was very low damage, would keep you from being mezzed.
Used to use that in PvP.
Yeah, Reign of Fear has a clicky item that does that as well.
I think I
Answer,
have
we
that
can
one.
barely hear you.
Are we buffing inside or outside?
I think the biggest change during the 5 year, 6 year break I took was I stopped right after pop and hill aggro was a big thing for clerics, even in raid events, and came back and there was no such thing as hill aggro again, and there hasn't really been ever since. And I actually kind of miss that aspect of the game.
Try playing a druid.
You can get heal aggro still, even on a cleric. It's just
Yeah, there's heal aggro. It's just super reduced.
The only time I get aggro now is on ad spawn. If I happen to be spamming heals and ad spawn and
Yeah.
tanks are not right on top of them, that's the only time I'll ever get it.
Yeah, like on KL1, if I splash heal on my paladin and then wolves spawn, or wolves spawn and I splash heal, I instantly have aggro on like 6 different mobs.
You don't have subtlety on? Spellcasting subtlety?
It doesn't remove it. You still get an aggro, even if it's like a 1 point.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't pulled I mean, well, I guess it happens every now and again.
I pull aggro in Fen occasionally in Valhalla, so I know it's possible.
The only other time is right at the beginning of a fight. If all clerics tend to start spamming before engage if we know engage is coming, and sometimes that'll get you right at the beginning of the fight. Like in Droga ending up on the rampage list and stuff.
Yeah, I usually start spamming heals when I hear forward or deflection popped.
Yeah, there's no spell casting subtlety for pallies. Makes power leveling fun. Trains are always coming after you.
Well, you can turn on and off bold attacks.
for melee though, isn't it? Not spell.
I believe it's all aggro.
Your attacks and spells. Yeah. So it might work for that, yeah.
I mean, not that you really want to toggle it that often.
Right.
Bar Salvation to reduce aggro. You can cast on yourself.
Yeah, you can do that for like 15%. But when you got a big train coming out of low B and you cast a heal, if it's anything that's a significant heal, they're going to come after you. Then I just, I'll balefire them, and then they'll go back on whoever they're supposed to be on. But balefire is up like once every 15 minutes.
Yeah, you just got to make sure you're not reposting them. I mean, them hitting your DS is usually fine.
Dude, you don't even need that.
All right, everybody, let's hop in here and get a set of MGBs out just in case anybody missed anything.
Twinker buff your guy so he just doesn't die in one hit. You cast Druid A, Wrath of the Wild on him, which you can cast on level 1. It's 100,000 point damage shield for 10 mobs with a really, really low recast. So you just run up, nuke a mob 20 levels higher than you, do 1 damage, comes in, dies instantly, rinse and repeat.
Assuming it doesn't one hit you as well.
Not gonna one hit you, and even if you think it will, you can just use Spirit of the Bear, which is another Druid egg, gives you 40,000 HP, and you can cast it on a level 1.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Giving away all the secrets.
Everybody
TBL food does not have a level limit, so you can give 1,000, 2,000 hit points to a level 1.
Oh damn, that's sick.
You can also use reverse cleric DS and a horned worm slayer and just pull trains of level 70 mobs on a level 1.
Yeah, if you have a Worm Slayer and a Skull and All, that level 1 is completely invulnerable to everything.
Yeah, except you actually have to do damage to the mob.
Reverse DS works.
Throw stone is a guaranteed 1 point of damage every 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Use the blood of
DS
Ultron.
is neutral damage, so if there's anybody else involved, the EXP won't go to
Yeah,
you. Way to do
throw
it is to oil fountain row.
throw stone is a guaranteed 1 point damage though, unresistible.
Does
Oil
every
fountain
class get
row.
that?
Oil
I know
fountain row.
melees
all
do. I don't
melee
know
do.
about casters.
All
Is an
melee
AE.
get it, no casters.
Yeah. You see, you use the oil of fen and row. It's an AE. It does very little damage, but it's enough. It's 12 mobs.
Yeah, but if you use the cleric bloodline, you don't even have to do that. They don't have to do any damage at all.
That's what I was trying to say. With the horned worm slayer, you just sit them down, pull like 100 mobs on top of it, reverse DS it, and walk away.
That's it. 1
Yeah,
to 60 in about 2 pulls.
The issue with Oil of Fen and Row is it's somewhat resistible on level 20 mobs if you're level 1.
And
Yeah.
it's 250 plat a click, which can add up over the course of a day.
Oh my god, you are such a cheap fucker.
You can put mount buffs on level 1s also. Like the good mount buffs that are heirloom if you got a level 1 on the same account.
You used to be able to hand the Merc over from the level 1 to a level 115, get it buffed, and hand it back. The hit points of the Merc itself scales down, but it would keep the buffs that you put on it. It was kind of wild watching a mercenary quit on you, but it's got all the aggro, so they're all beating on the mercenary and dying suicide on the damage shield. You're still getting the XP.
That's awesome.
Change it to empowered banner.
All right, everybody, hit your tranquils, put in your power sources, turn on your tributes, eat your foods, wash your hands.
I don't see that empowered banner buff.
It's not popping in yet. I'm just chain clicking it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
saying I can't place it at this location. Let me move a little bit. There we go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Does anybody not know what we're doing here?
People's land a cart till he gives them their lunch money.
Exactly.
Is there? We have Superfang out of zone and Howley out of zone.
Yeah, Holly's just standing around outside. It's okay. He can sit there.
I think we'll be fine without both of them.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you got a bard to come in and do Fierce Eye or something, why leave him outside?
Yeah, you could put him in Benny's group.
Or you could split up the 3 druids.
Three
Actually,
druids,
group
that
three
sounds like
could
a move.
group three could use a bard just for haste.
Druid could use it for ADSP.
No bard for you.
Yeah, no bard for me.
Park him in a corner and put him on auto attack then. And if we get an actual real live person, they can have his spot. Alrighty, so any questions?
Yeah, why do we have so many people not shrunk?
It's good to be
Pets. Pet taunts on or off?
Off, I hope.
Always off.
Sorry, I'm back, guys. Do I have to zone in?
Yep, go ahead and zone in. All right, so the premise is we're gonna pull Zlandakar up here on the ledge, and then we're gonna beat him up. And things are gonna happen in the cave. There'll be some rats and a Piper dude spawn, so stay away from the Piper. Chanters, your job is the rats. Keep them under control. And then we got 3 tanks assigned to the Dracoliches up there. Basically, they're just going to keep everything busy in the cave while we kill Zlandakar out here.
Give me like 30 seconds, Andrew.
Okay.
What's my job basically? Belly DPS. I guess
Same as last time.
I never came here.
That's not true.
You were here like last week.
Did I? Oh,
So you're gonna stand on the west side of the banner with the rest of the tanks and just spam taunt.
I'm sure you got this.
yeah, it's okay, no problem.
Try not to spam it too much. You're gonna let Risk keep it mostly, but when the first tank gets shot away, you may get aggro. But we want you guys to have aggro, not us.
All right, I'm ready.
So am I at the right spot right here, or?
Are you next to Androcles and Jack Hulk?
Well, I'm west out of the banner.
Just hang with the tanks.
You actually want to be on the
You need to
inside.
be right by Androcles and Jack Hulk.
Can I have Shami buff quick, guys? Any? Just focus or whatever. Thank you.
Do you need anything else? Do you have tributes on? Trophy?
Yeah, everything's on.
You get your food in?
I'm ready to rock.
You sure?
I am sure.
All right.
Risk, go ahead and give us a 5 count, or let Jack do counting, or get it going.
It's already
coming in.
go ahead and burn.
I really need to do the separate launcher for raid hotkeys.
Rats are going to be in 10 seconds, so be ready. Garrett, go ahead and Paragon. Drake's up.
Lag doesn't seem to be as bad.
Now you went and did it.
It's far from perfect, but it's better for sure.
You can't state the obvious in this game. It's too late now, like he said it.
And we're done.
Did we even get the third Dracolich?
Yeah. It was stacked up on the other one.
Okay.
We did about 15 million less damage than we did last week.
Oh, Drixus isn't here.
It's one person.
Could also be the fact that they changed procs and everything.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm expecting a 15% overall drop in, just the cascading procs.
Remember, if you have auto roll on, shut it off.
Oh, Drixus does about 15 mil though.
I popped Spire and Rampage when I was doing my hotkeys like a dumb shit.
You could do it.
And Garrick, you can hand that cloak to Wrath. Sorry.
I was getting ready to ask.
Where to next? Western Way still?
Correct. We're going to go to the other side of the valley out there, basically. All right, who hasn't looted out of the chest?
Koshi, have you your wrist ornament?
There we go. I'm sorry.
Did you say Kakashi won the wrist?
Yes.
All right, I got his zone back in. My bad.
Jinxed me, man. You said the lag thing, and next thing you know, it's disconnected.
Glowing lesser and 3 minus are on the chest, right?
Correct.
Could you confirm the chest's empty? I'm going to move the banner outside for those that want LD.
Nope, Kakashi needs to loot his thing.
I'm zoning in now. All right, I got it.
This is empty.
on with this stupid Discord, man? Can I just have a good birthday? Have fun. Everybody's gone. I'm all here alone. I even get the items. Thank God.
The banners by the next NPC for Tantor raid.
Goddamn Discord.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to do the Bard on that one.
There we go. Oh man.
Shredrot, who are you talking to?
I was having issues with my Discord and I went and crashed and I need a raid invite and was trying to fix everything. I'm sorry.
Okay, just you sound like you were talking to someone. We didn't know who though.
You were hot.
Nobody does.
He's talking with himself.
We never do.
Dread, are you okay?
Who's talking to you, Lansing?
He could have been.
Like you were having a stream of consciousness before us all.
That's what he does. Have you ever been on at 3 in the morning?
No, I'm usually asleep by then.
Hang out behind a small bank and you'll find out.
Hear what you guys say. Dreadrot's in a happy mood 24/7.
Yeah, I agree.
It's all the weed.
It is.
Hey man, just beyond when he's doing his Santa Dread millions of plat giveaway random, you can win money too.
All right, Dread, when you get back in, send me a tell.
He's okay, Dread. He's bringing some life into the guild. So he's a cool dude.
So are we trying for both achievement again, or with no Tantors and of course duck?
Well, if we avoid killing the Tantralings and drag them off to the west again, then we don't have a mana drain. The raid goes twice as fast, and hopefully fewer deaths. The getting the duck emote, well, we'd be once again still the first time on this server.
The idea is to go on the crest of the hill but spread out this time.
Correct. Yeah, I didn't explain that well enough last week, but I just wanted to get the basics down for everybody of getting the three cardinal directions of running away.
Well, you did gonna get it this time.
You did a good job in telling us to go to the hill. You just didn't tell us to spread out, and a lot of us died up there because everybody bunched up together and we got.
It's because he had vowel in the word.
I heard him chuckling about that, by the way.
I heard him giggling.
That's sometimes the best teacher.
Be like, all the lines around here. Put the X's on the ground, X feet apart up there for social distancing.
So Seiko and Kakoshi, and who's the third one in that group?
Kokoski's not in that group. You're talking about Benassi, Seiko, and Hamster Wheel?
Okay, I thought Kakoshi was in that group too.
No. Benassi, Seiko, and Hamster Wheel are the three druids in there.
Gotcha. If you three can come to the top of the hill over here.
Still trying to zone in.
No problem. When you get here.
item overload finally showed up for the overseer.
Do you need a fire up here still?
Yes, please put. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Was the fire up here?
I'm gonna need one more person for my fellowship.
That would
Hamster wheels
be,
coming in.
Berrickson. Isn't it Berrickson?
Yeah, or Ike.
Berrickson or Ike, yeah. Okay, Berrickson's here. Thank you.
Okay, so.
Did you want the druid? Sorry.
Nope, you got. They got the fire down, so we're good. So we'll wait, and because I know someone said AFK 3 minutes, or is that person back?
Yeah, that was Hamster Wheel. I'm back.
Okay.
Stills, you're still outside, and Wobats.
Red Rot's LD.
Okay, we'll wait.
Switch my computer on my other one now. I'm just loading in the zone now.
So I bought my dog those like dentist stick things, and they came from Costco. They came in a huge bag. So never, anytime I open a bag of candy, she thinks it's that and goes nuts.
My dog loves those things.
I bought my dog
Oh,
a shirt
yeah.
so we could drive in the HOV lane.
Did Dreadrot come back in?
No,
The
he's
game
fine.
now. I'm sorry.
Stills is in zone.
Okay, if anyone needs a mod rod, drop your old one now, and I'll fire off a new one for you.
Yeah, I figured we had 10 to 20 minutes of hand holding to do.
Right. So who doesn't know what we're doing on this one?
I need a refresher, please.
All right. Here we have a big woolly mammoth. We're gonna kill it. During that process, we're going to get some emotes where you have to run up here. If you get chased by a Tantor, you run south up on this hill. There's a campfire up here. Stay away from people. Just spread yourselves out. We're going to get some, every 7%, we're going to get some bunnies and we're going to kill them just to make Snar happy. You're going to also get an emote and you're going to be told to run away and duck. That's the one that we would be the first guild on the server to get if we get it. So pay attention to that one.
And for that one, you run southeast of the raid to the rocks that are to our southeast, and you duck when you get out there. So if you look to the southeast and you see the succumbus back here, this is where you come. When you get out to this point, you duck. Just like in Kale where you ducked. But this has got to run and duck.
Or really, as soon as you get away from the people, duck and just keep going. Because he's going to throw a rock at you, and that has an AE stun component. So
When is it safe to stand up and back up?
you get the emote saying that the rock missed you.
See a green message go across your screen that says it whizzes over your head.
Make sure you get away from the raid when you duck, because if you just duck in the middle of the raid, you screw us all over. Oh, he's going to chase somebody now and then. So when that comes up, you head west. And you just let him chase you. Don't let him catch you, just let him chase you.
You call out the duck thing?
It lands in his stuff.
Thank you.
If I don't let Tanner catch me, the Tannerlings catch me this time.
So the purpose is you run to the south, up the hill, in the general vicinity of the place here, but away from everybody else, out of the colored snow that you'll see on the ground. That way you're not standing in someone else's aura. Once it catches up to you, it will throw a temper tantrum. You'll also get told by Gina it's safe to come back once it catches you. So
Okay.
once it catches you, you're free to come back to the raid, but not before.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question about that. So if he catches you, does he put the dot on you? You don't want him to catch you, or you do want him to catch you?
You have to catch him or he'll keep chasing you. The little one will keep chasing you until it catches you. Or, I mean, it may stop, but I have not seen one stop yet, so it'll keep on chasing you and it'll just take that much longer.
The dot doesn't hit you if you wait till he says he can't catch you, right?
Yeah, pretty much. He catches you, you run. As soon as it says safe to return, you run away. You may get the start of the dot, but the mana drain, but it's only while you're standing in the aura. So once you're out of the aura, you're fine.
Let him tag you, move a little bit more, and then wait to say come back.
Correct.
Let's bunch up on the banner, please. If you don't, you will die, and I guess you'll just be dead.
Who's our raid assist?
Tubi is our raid assist.
Just give me a couple of seconds here to get Tranquil back up. Ten seconds.
Necro stay on Tantor, and then what was the other ones we stay on?
So Tantor, and once you loaded them up with all your dots, you switch to the bunnies and kill them.
Yeah, let's have DD casters just stay on Tantor.
Let's get a little closer to the
Okay.
bed.
Yeah, let's bunch up.
Stay on Tantor.
Bunch up on the back.
Wait, what was it said about DD casters on Tantor?
DD casters just stay on Tantor.
The entire time.
Yep, daughters, hit everything. Get them all.
Right, mages, let's rock alliance.
And if you're gonna spam hate abilities or taunt, could you please stand on the other side of mobs and not turn it and face fuck all the melee?
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but automatic, shrink yourself, shrink your illusion, shrink your pets. Don't have familiars. I mean, it's every raid, guys. Come on.
Don't forget tanks. Your job is to pull the rabbits to the raid where we're all behind him, so on the backside of his butt. Or her butt, depending on which way Tantor wants to identify.
No judgy here.
Could be an it.
Well, from the view I've got, pretty smooth back there.
It's a choice, okay?
But do female mammoths grow tusks this large?
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Ready, game faces, let's go.
And I think Tantor's a mastodon, not a mammoth.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You can burn off the top.
Tuvi, stop pulling so much aggro, bro.
Dude.
I think he feigned death.
Yeah.
First add up, but not active yet. So get ready for it, tanks. Everybody switch. Well, switch to the Guardian. Third Tantorling, third add up. Keep going on the ads. Next ad up.
So if you're going to tank it, could you at least face it the right direction?
Eternal Light, Southeast and Duck. Eternal, Southeast and Duck. Eternal can come back. Ace Misto, west to the tree. Just don't get hit.
Yeah.
Keep going on the Guardians. Another ad up. AEs are okay here.
When is it safe to come back?
When it says he gives up.
There's quite a few Tantor's standing here that haven't started the chase yet.
Tantor has now given up. You may come back. Kakoshi, Southeast and Duck. Kakoshi can come back. Unix or Nultix, Ace Misto, south and up to the hill. If you can.
All right, everybody, bunch up on him.
Bunch up on him. Pull the bunny when they get up here. Next ad up and Dreadrot, Southeast and Duck. Never mind, we lost.
Dreadrot.
I ran when you said to.
But you didn't duck.
I did duck.
No, you
Donnie,
didn't.
get on the bunny. It's fine. We'll do it next week. Get on the bunny.
I mean, it's not a huge deal, but
Ace Misto,
you did.
wet, south. Unix or Nultix and Wabatushi.
Wabatushi, Duck.
Rona, Unix or Tinder Date. Koenig, south.
Wabatushi can come back.
Once you get it, you can come back. Once it says either catches you or didn't catch you, then you're good to come back.
Be safe to return.
If you got that, then you're good.
So I'm not sure why this Primal Guardian doesn't have a slow on it.
Don't forget your Geomantres. Don't forget your Shield of Destiny, guys. You're taking damage you shouldn't be.
Serena, you were supposed to. I hope you ran. Get the Guardian dead. Garrick, you can Paragon. Eternal Light, south and take it away. And Bordegon, southeast and Duck. Eternal come back. Hamster Wheel, Kokoshi, William, Tinderdate, Garrick, Unixer, up the hill, southeast or south, and get stay over there. Too many damn directions to worry about. Ad is up. William, you're okay to come back. Fearbringer, run west. Oh no, southeast. Fearbringer, southeast, and duck. Okay, everybody who got called out for Tantalines can come back. Stills, Hamster Wheel, Eternalite, Dreadrot, Grinaldi, Nulty, Hunky, Serena, Landy, South and Runaway. Seething, Southeast and Duck. Whoever had the rock, you can come back. Carnage, Paragon. Billiam, Fearbringer, Jigga Jigga, Tibby, Ass Dragon, Zelf, to the hill.
My Tantor is up here.
Benny
Can I come
Mage,
back?
Southeast and Duck. If it caught you, you can come back.
Guardian.
Get the Guardian. You should have heard safe to come back, so.
I did. Gina trigger worked.
Prima Donna, Southeast and Duck. Andro, K-Brook, Snar, Berrickson, Lanny, Unixer, Salvadon, Seiko, Grinaldi, up the hill, southeast, or south and Duck. Another ad is up. Get target on it. He's going to start chasing someone. You should get your message now that it's safe to come back. Unix or Icewind, Southeast and Duck.
Super Fang, please stop taunting.
I didn't taunt. I did before.
You did it twice.
Shut. K-Brook, Ass Dragon, Serena, Tinderdate, Kennig, Snar, Lanny, Hitta, Androcles, south and get away. Androcles, southeast and Duck. Nope. So Androcles run west away from us.
South Hill, I'm plenty far away.
Okay. So he's going to go in the other direction, whoever's tanking. He gave up the chase, you can come on back. Carnage, Superfang, Sildy, Tinderdate, Unixer, Lanson, Garfield, Canary, Debeats, Hunky Rogue, Freppy, Nultix, South, get away from everybody. And don't stand in the other auras.
Was I on that list? I missed something.
No, you're fine. Dreadrot, Southeast and Duck. Tantor is going to chase someone. Hamster Wheel, Tinderdate, Hitta, Nulty, K-Brook, me, Gumlick, Kunky Rogue, Jigga Jigga, Kokoshi, Lanny, Berrickson, run away. Verona, Southeast and Duck.
Can I come back now?
You should be able to. Did it say you're safe to come back?
It did.
Then you're safe to go back.
Do you have Gina on?
Yeah, but not the last expansion, I think.
Maybe get that between this next event.
Let's make you another window says event.
Yeah, but
All right,
Fearbringer, Southeastern Duck. Fearbringer, Southeastern Duck.
let's get off there in the chat.
The beats west. The beats west to the tree. Don't get caught by Tantor. Fearbringer, you can go back. And if anybody cares, my corpse is over the hill to the south and a little to the east.
DPS is fucked. I'll go grab you.
Hamster wheel should be right there.
Tantors gave up, so the beats you can come back. Wobatushi, Southeastern Duck. Woba, you're good. Gumlick, William, Sildy, Kenzo, Seething, Omerta, Lanny, Ass Dragon, Serena. Go up the hill, away from everybody. I got a res. Ass Dragon, no, you're good. You can come back. Serena, you're good. Super, Southeastern Duck. Southeastern Duck, super. And everybody else, just start killing this thing because we got this. Don't kite, just kill. Good, we won.
You have completed Not a Monster.
Grats.
Yay, we don't have to run up there all the time.
Well, it saves a long time on that.
Yeah.
Usually it's a 20-minute fight if we don't do that.
So could I make a quick suggestion about the other achievement? Is that can we duck first and then just run away? That way,
could, sure.
Because I think people are running away and trying to make sure they do that first before ducking, and they're waiting too long to duck.
I would recommend trying to get about 20 feet away, which isn't very far, and then start ducking because you move a lot slower when ducking. And
I've read the notes, and it says that the viral is either 75 or 100 feet. So, you obviously don't have to run all the way to the rocks. And if you wait to run all the way to the rocks, you're probably going to fail the mode. You got to duck before then.
The ducking is the most important thing, so the whole raid doesn't get getting away.
Right, but far enough away, the rock still hits and stuns.
We want to get away first, and the ducking is secondary, I think.
right, but in terms of just trying to get the achievement,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is that the one that says you failed to clear them out achievement?
The sky one, yes.
And it was a good run, guys, but we got to knock the chit chat down. Look, if you're taunting, don't taunt. Don't argue about it. Just fucking acknowledge it and go on. Because when you're talking on the channel, somebody's going to miss a call out. And guys, look at your event messages. Lanson tries to back you up, but there's no reason why you aren't getting that either through the Gina trigger or seeing it come across your screen. So some of yous were already reacting before he called you out, and that's good. Just we got to cut down the conversations.
Now it's time to talk.
Grats, Kenzo.
It's really not time to talk. Lanson is probably going to explain the next event.
So everybody can head over to the caves and start clearing. There'll be a 5-minute timer, so we'll you might as well just, as long as you got some mana and some hit points, we're good.
That's illusion looks neat as hell, Icewind, when you're running at Bard speed.
Are we going to MGB quick there, over there, when you're all there?
Once the 5-minute timer's up, but yes, even though the fact that Carnage and you Canarini cleared this, we're not going to get any ores or luck ogs, but we still got to clear raid trash in order to be able to do the kiting.
Super, we're going to rebuff between every event. Don't worry.
It was only a question. Sorry.
Okay.
More raid trash respawns. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. It comes back, as you can see.
Yeah, that sucks. I didn't realize that.
I mean, if you were trying to be nice and clear for us,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it doesn't work.
Well, that was part of it. Obviously, we were trying for the luck hogs, but part of it was we were thinking we were being nice and clearing it all.
Well, here's the thing: we have to take the instance that you were in order to have it all cleared. So if you got rid of the instance, or if it collapsed, then we aren't in the same instance that you already cleared.
Yeah, it's a couple days ago it timed out.
Yeah, there you go. So if you did it today, like 3 hours ago, we'd be using the same instance.
Gotcha. I see how it works.
Well, only if they didn't disband it.
True.
Yeah, we would have to start with this raid first.
That too.
On his instance.
Absolutely.
And then he would have to DZ add like 48 people to it.
Well, that's good for his soul.
There's a DC add all.
Yeah, on the guild tab tool.
No way. Oh, dope. You can see how much I never do this.
We learn, we compare and progress.
Yeah, if you go to the roster section, it's invite to raid, invite to DZ, invite all, invite all.
Wrath, do you smoke the dope?
I think there's a way to set it so that it's by guild rank too, isn't there?
Wow. You can just tell it not to include alts.
Ah. But then you can set that alt as like regular members, right?
I mean, you can point and click. You can click on somebody and DZ at them too.
Seething, you in here? Yeah, there. Pull whatever else you think you need to clear.
Since my MGB is up,
God damn it,
now
Primo.
a good time.
I am what I am.
MGB takes like 45 minutes to refresh, doesn't it?
No, my TB, I never used it on the Mammoth, so I can just Paragon's a 20-minute refresh.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit Paragon.
And MGB is 19 minutes now.
Okay, I haven't looked at it in a while.
It was like 2.5 hours.
Exactly, that's what I thought it was still.
It would rotate people to the bench because their MGB wasn't up.
Just the Mammoth died fast enough. I never got to use the TB, so I may as well now, right?
Sure.
Well, I just did.
How's the area looking for kiting?
That's hard to say, but I mean they roam. That's the problem, but it should be okay.
You want that last Brontothorium out straight to your left, or are you good? Well, now it's behind you.
I think it's all right.
To your right.
See restless worm there.
No. Come back to the end of that little berm you're at, and then go to your left. That
Sure.
one.
Yeah, we'll take that one.
I see a Charmed Brood Caretaker here, and I'm not buying it.
So, Prima Donna, you need to let your pets go.
I can't. It's so hard to let go. I've known this one for like 2 minutes. We've been through a lot.
You can't charm other things if you got this one charmed.
Have you ever parsed charm pets?
No, I haven't.
You should.
They're about on par with chamois pets.
Beautiful.
A small dot then.
All pets, when it comes to raids, they nerfed them a way back.
They're pretty
so,
rough.
so people wouldn't have armies.
You guys ready to take this one?
Sure.
I sent you a tell. If I spelt it right.
Yeah, charm pets are garbage. The animations, they really buffed them, but they're still just like minor dots.
Did you get that?
All pet damage was nerfed.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you knew.
No, Woba, did you get that? Okay,
no,
if it's
got high from you.
Yeah, well, you asked it for a tell. Okay, if it's clear, then head on inside.
You were looking for Gina triggers, Wobot?
He asked for a tell to test his genus, so that's why I sent him a tell.
So I don't know why. So if someone could send like a phrase or whatever that would make my Gina trigger.
That's weird.
Someone do the kite the piggy.
Now that one turned on.
Hey, I crashed. I'll be right back.
I was typing a fucking book to you too.
Tiba SR or whatever.
Was it a
crashed too.
sexy book?
Okay, guys, if you need a mod rod, drop your old one.
Yes,
And I'll throw a new one.
While we're waiting for rescue mode, I'll be right back.
Well, hit enter, and when I get back in, just shift up arrow.
No,
Please.
the mood's ruined.
I give you apply it.
All right, I will start typing again.
Mod rod's incoming.
Can someone send me triggers or something? Because I don't know why these aren't working.
Do you have your bench triggers lined up?
Yeah, I might have bench on.
Please tell me that's a thing.
Is your log on?
Yeah, I got the log on.
It's TB. I'm almost reloading. I just swapped computers quick.
Will not allow you to die is supposed to trigger finally Drake's Gina message.
Okay, they're working.
Is Taxar even here?
Attack power issues.
Okay, so
Taxar is watching us on Ash Dragon's feed.
I misread Takidar as Taxar.
So have you guys ever even had to tank those last 8? Or have we killed Klandakar faster than they ever get to you?
Get to us.
Yeah, you should see you'll know it because they start doing a dance when they're over here.
No, but I mean, the first time we did it, I remember the tank saying, well, we never even had to fight them because we killed Clan too fast.
Well, we also
The
had
lag
lag.
was so bad it was crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't have that luxury tonight. Okay, we're in rested mode, so you should be able to throw out MGBs at this point. Oh well, it's saying I still need to wait for resting. But probably any time now.
That guy in general chat's funny.
Yeah, you should. You should tell him to go to COV Western Waste. That's great EXP for level 60.
Yeah.
So does everybody know what to do and what to grab?
I
I
was
didn't
gonna
hear.
wait,
I didn't hear a rundown.
because I didn't give you one yet. Okay, so the two ads that come in at certain percentages get tanked right here on the banner, which is Gumlick and Wrath. Everybody else goes over by the dragon. You stay away from the north or northeast corner wall. Stay away from the starry walls because otherwise you will get ported out. Seething picks up the ads that are outside the cave. Chanters will charm the two egg tenders. There will be a silence, and just don't let the tank turn it when he gets told to turn it because of the frontal and the rear. Don't stand near the clerics, like I said, over on the side there, because you'll silence them, you'll kill the raid. Well, tanks first, then the raid. The ad tanks at 74%, and the last 30% will pick up the 4 ads coming out of the little cubby over here and tank them for the 3 minutes, and then at the end, burns will take place at 30%. We will pull off dots at 37%, and no damage whatsoever starting at 35%. And I'll have mana back and enough to start in a minute. If someone could MGB symbol, that'd be great. Thank you. AFK trek to the dragon's tail.
Sometimes I just think funny shit. I thought you were gonna say AFK check to the starry wall.
AFK check the starry wall.
And then you get a run back.
Mod rods incoming.
Do we want AFK check to the dragon eggs?
Yeah, AFK to the dragon eggs, guys. AFK check.
All right.
So it was just looks like Kakoshi was the only one that was in question. Where the hell's my mod rod?
I cast it. I'll cast it again.
Wait. I gotta find. Oh, yeah, there it is. I got it. Nope, you don't have to. Thank you.
I could use one. Sorry, I had one.
I'll cast it anyway. Doesn't hurt.
You're the best, Kinnick.
No worries, guys.
Okay, nobody get in the way of the tank while he drags it over into his corner. So that means no pew pew, no arrows. Let him get it in a corner. And stay away from the other clerics. Sildy, and who's the other healer tonight? Tinderdate?
Freppy, I would like you to help watch the off tanks instead.
That's fine.
So I think the general thing is from like here, beside the dragon foot.
Okay.
And then like a little bit over here.
Hey, Dragon, are you healer for main tank?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so Ask Dragon, park over where Lanson is, a little further this way, to your left.
You see me, Freppy?
Nope. Nah, I do not.
I have a giant wooden plank on my arm.
Where do you want?
From the dragon, which direction are you?
I'm like behind you.
Freppy, look to your west.
I see him now. He's got a 2v muck standing in front of him.
So I believe it's from like here-ish is where the drakes will be brought to. But the bigger worry are these guys over there that are like mini dragons, and they hit like trucks.
All right.
Hopefully the off tanks can just like fork through it, but we'll have to see.
Oh, it's
So
a 3 minutes.
If I stand right in here, I should be able to heal all the off tanks, basically.
Yeah. Just watch out for casters because there's an AE silence from this dragon. And he will fuck you up if you're around any casters.
All right, so stay away from the casters.
No, so whoever hits the dragon when the silence is about to hit with the last nuke, that's who's going to get silenced. So if they're standing next to you within 100 feet, you will get silenced.
I'll just stay by myself.
But
I'll socially distance.
The 2 ads will be tanked at the banner, and the other ads will be tanked facing. Where'd you go, Freppy?
I'm standing right here, just due west of the dragon on the wall.
Okay, do you see Lanson over by the starry wall?
You can hit Andro from there.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. So Andro and the other 3 tanks are going to push their dragon's head up into the walls so that they don't give each other their AEs.
Okay.
Because they each have an AE and it can hurt the tank on top of it, especially if they take another one.
All right. Well, I'm healing Androcles from here, so I think I can heal all the above areas from where I'm at.
Perfect. That's all that matters. Everybody else is going to be here on this south wall, and when you get told to get off, you run over to the banner. No more extra casting, no more extra nothing.
Make sure I know who the ad tanks are. The Knights.
Andrew, Self, Eternal, Salvadon.
All right, I see the list now. Thanks.
Zelf, which one are you tanking?
Amortizerda.
Okay, you're standing in the wrong spot for him. He's gonna. You're tanking an ad, so yes, you'll be tanking it.
Oh, I mean at this exact moment.
No, but you'll have to come over here. I just want to make sure you knew what you were doing. You put it over here into the wall, facing the wall.
Yep.
And you'll be here for 76-ish% because they spawn at 74.
Yep.
Perfect.
I didn't get assigned to anywhere, so
you'll be back up in DPS for now.
On the
you'll get the DPS for now with the rest of us, and then you'll be back up to if Andro or Eternal or any of them die.
Okay, I go at their spot in case of okay.
Correct. Okay, let's start this bad boy up. Let him get it over in the corner. Okay, everybody go at it. But not burns. Burns are at 30%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, but
I'll get right out not burning.
That's a funny way of saying burn off the top.
Here comes the silence. First set of ads should be spawning. And here they are. Everybody off and over to the banner. Turn them. Turn the main dragon the opposite direction. So faces butt into where you were just standing, Riss. Because he's going to do his rear, so that's why we have you turn him. And now you can put him back. Here comes the 4 drakes.
This is your time to shine, Super.
Oh, he's back up.
Fix the lag.
yeah, this has actually been semi-pleasant to raid with.
Back on the dragon.
Yeah, that was at 80.
A little bit of lag, but more silence. 2 ads, get over to the banner.
Yeah, there's a little lag, but you can actually press buttons.
Yes. Super, are you watching them? So if we need you next time, you know what you're doing over here?
So far, I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah.
You basically see how they're facing the dragons into the wall. You take one and you put his face into the wall. And you just sit there and keep it busy for 3 minutes.
You need to keep them separate from each other, otherwise they will overlap their funnel cones.
You never cross the streams.
Exactly.
If someone asks if you're God, you say yes.
Back on the dragon. Here comes the silence. More silence.
Somebody rest her, please.
Get the egg tender resed or charmed. Get the egg tender.
Self down.
Get over to the ads, to the banner, and the other 4 ads just walked away.
Jigga, you gotta get that other tender.
Get the egg tender.
Jigga.
Yeah, I'm silenced.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I grabbed one of them. There should be another one that's broken. Yeah, he's running. He's running.
Avoid Clendicar's front arc.
All right,
Keep him facing the corner.
See that we got the assistance achievement.
So once he does his front, you turn him so his ass is facing where you're standing, and then once he's done the rear remote, and it says it's safe, you can come back. Or you can turn them back. You can put them back the other way, Briss. Everybody back on the dragon. The silver emote is fine. It doesn't hurt anybody. Next ads are at 48% Silence Inc. So get ready. No one's standing in front but the tanks. Get Zelf rebuffed. Turn them around. Get everybody over to the banner.
The other tenders coming in, Jigga. I've got one of them still locked down. You can get this new one coming in.
Wrath
Yep.
down.
If not, I'm getting them right now.
Come on, grab him because I'm frozen.
Womp womp.
Get Wrath Angle rebuffed. Super, get over here to the banner. And
he picked up the ad after Wrath died.
Excellent. That's what I was just going to do.
Ah, he picked it up right away, man.
Excellent.
I got a piece of gear for that. I'm joking.
Keep him facing that way.
I think you got to put in for gear to get it.
Yeah, you gotta actually put tells in, dude.
All right, come on.
Now turn them around. Turn them. Perfect. Thank you.
Cyrena's
You can
dead.
turn them again. Put them back in the regular way.
It's for that res.
35% is the next set of ads. Next silence. No more dots. Dots are off. Everybody to the banner, get on the ads. Super or Wrath, are you good?
Yeah, man, I'm fine enough.
No
okay. Let Wrath get it. Just be ready, Super, if he goes down again.
Okay.
So keep him facing the way he's is. You can put him back the regular way now. Safe is rear is safe.
I've got a minute on my burns. Can we hold DPS?
No.
Good one.
Just taunt it and kite it.
Okay, everybody get over to the dragon and kill it. You can burn now.
No.
Well, almost all of you can burn.
Mostly everybody was good and waited.
There's always a rogue burn up.
One
Yeah,
every
knife player or something.
Off tanks, get ready for your 7. Here comes another silence. So Super, you're going to stand over there just in case one of those go down.
Near the banner, you mean?
No. where you saw the first set of 4 ads, go over there in case someone dies.
I got ran over from the ads. They're a lot faster now.
Well, all
Yeah, they are.
tanks appear to be
I
down.
was not expecting Sal to go down like that.
Like a Tuesday?
Loose.
Res is gone.
Super grab one. Super
See if we
grab
can
one.
get this clear down. We got 11%, 10%.
Someone res a Kenzo, he's dead.
I did that.
9%.
Yeah, I think.
Just super.
A bunch of melee DPS got raped.
Yes, we did.
I'm laying right by you, Ice.
He's all dead.
Sweet.
Tender's probably low.
I blame Hunky for this because his burns weren't up.
6%.
Congrats.
You blame me for a win? Thank you,
Got it.
Nathaniel.
Oh my god, I was bleeding out.
Heal me.
All right,
Nice to keep it together.
Get some reses out.
People I can see from here. It's a surprise.
That was flawless.
Hey, it was all 3 achievements in one shot.
Well, whoever charmed the first, which I'm guessing is Prima.
You're always welcome for that one.
So what happened towards the end?
The 7 drakes or the 7 baby dragons are much faster now, and they got right by the tanks, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
And they just were all loose, running around.
Yeah, I don't think we were ready for the speed. Sal got run over, and then before I could even hit my deflection, I was run over. It just happened real quick.
A lack of leg almost
There were
killed us.
people that were on burns that we were able to get enough damage on them to kill them.
And that's what a raid, or lag-free raid, looks like.
Now we know, and knowing's half the battle.
Like a lot of dirt.
I like the
Well, we were eating it.
So I want to put on the record that I did not die. I lived.
I did not die
I
either.
tanked a little bit there. I was probably the reason we won.
I had about
Than me, huh?
breaks I was kiting when my tanks went down.
Dude, I had Shaded step up. I could have tanked him invul for 18 seconds.
I tanked
Okay.
them for about a half a second.
I died at the very end. I was down to like 10% life and no mana.
It is a chain ornament night. Lucky
Sure
chain.
is.
Those cloth arms look pretty sweet.
Yeah, they do.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll be rolling.
I'll be rolling zeros.
That was a cool event.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, sweet. I won the box.
Nice.
Congrats, Russ.
Awesome.
Congrats.
So, great
Thanks,
war.
Meister.
Nope, we're going to go poke at COVT2. We're going to take a couple runs at Crusaders.
Actually, would you object to doing Santalak, which is right in this zone?
We don't even have to go get another thing.
No, it's not in this zone, but it's off Western Waste. So literally, the other little divot in the ground, it's the guy that lays down in the snow. Figure
Oh,
we
that
can.
guy, yeah.
Sentry Ellison.
Yes, we can try something a little different, and that one is basically hot potato.
What's
It's
hot
like the
potato?
easy part of Meritos.
Basically,
get out of here.
You don't want to be hit by what he's going to throw at us, so you just keep moving in like a circle.
Who threw that mod rod?
And it's Western Wastes.
You can just kick us
You
all
just-
out of this
yeah,
one.
Just kick the expedition.
everyone that ran to Western Waste will just get ported out into the whatever. The scrubs who ported in by the banner, they're going to have to run back.
Or they'll be lazy and wait for us to put a new banner down.
Ported into the banner into the static zone or into
Yes.
the instance zone?
Instance. If you port it into the instance, you'll be kicked to Guildhall or POC. I forget.
POK at the Tranquility Stone.
Thank God I ran.
But if you bannered to the
Western
static
Waste,
zone,
Scots.
yeah.
Okay.
And also, it sounded like it'd be mostly easy fun. Are we gonna kill everything, or are we gonna mez stuff, Lance?
We're gonna kill everything.
Okay.
So everybody quit expedition.
I should have everybody up.
He was good like that. Took care of it all.
Hey, Linson, you think Sontalak is easier than the Crusaders?
Yes, because we're just gonna go in a big old circle versus having to spread everybody out. So the only people that are gonna have to move separately is the tanks.
Yeah, there won't be confusion about you run here, you run there. Everybody stays on the whatever lands it looks like. The sexy succubus.
It's very reminiscent of Velks in that regards, where everyone just runs together.
But a much smaller distance.
Correct.
And there's 4 points instead of 2.
Yeah, but you just basically move around in a circle is all you're doing.
Yep, you strafe about 30 feet and you call it there. And if you don't follow instructions, you get booted from the raid.
Not by Lanzin, but by the
booted
game
from the
mechanic.
zone.
Yeah, I won't be the asshole here. The white aura for the game will be the asshole.
Did you have the graphic settings handy?
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in a second.
Enter who has a lockout.
Which NPC?
I haven't finished zoning.
Sentry,
Receiving or Carnage.
Carnage probably does.
So you want to go to the other where the Temple of Ishan is, down to Sentry Ellison.
If you've ever done the Arianar mission, it's that guy.
Such a loafer.
Lay down on the job. Jesus Christ.
Will there be Traveler achievements? That's what I want to see.
Oh my god.
Can I
You
ask
know
a
my
question
feelings on
about,
that.
Can I ask a question about Crusaders?
Sure.
What are your thoughts on starting on the southwest mob, where the cubes typically, I know that the northwest is the monodrain, but the southwest is where the cubes all bunch up. And I didn't know, my thought when we were doing it Monday was a possibility of starting there to try to avoid the cubes as much as possible.
Never hurts. There's always a good idea that comes from somewhere.
I mean, were the cubes a problem last time? I don't think they were.
On Monday, there were about 18 of them bunched up in one corner. And it made moving through that corner like impossible.
There was on Friday for us as well, but that's where they always just kind of congregated, and if we can just avoid those from the get-go, it might help a little bit. Especially if we're going to save our burns for the second dragon like we did last time anyways.
Actually, my plan is to maybe have group 4 or 5 burn on the second dragon, and we just slow roll the second dragon so we don't get fucked over by ads, and then everybody burns on the third dragon, which has got mana drain, dot, and have to get the runaway. So if we can finish the event faster from 3 and 4, we'll be better off.
All good. Just say, yeah. When I saw them all bunched up, that was just my initial thought.
It's not. I mean, I don't know all the answers. Why is there ads coming at us?
Paid.
So that event lasts about 20 plus minutes, correct?
Give or take. How many minutes were we at the last time?
I know SOA it was about 20 minutes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Arianar takes over a half hour.
I'm talking about the Crusade.
How much Ass Dragon, you taped this. How long was our Crusaders' longest event?
was 2.5 hours, but that was 3 tries.
I feel like it was like 20 minutes ish each attempt.
I think the second attempt was the longest. It was like 27 minutes.
Okay, so that was only the Dragon 3. So we still have one more dragon to get through. So I would say it's probably a 30 to 40 minute, 30 to 35 minute event for us.
So that means if you said that we should save our burns, then we would be able to use only once, you know?
Right, but our burns are not up by the time we hit third dragon if we use them on the first. At least it doesn't seem like it. Maybe rogues are.
Oh, Wrath, the spell that you sent
Yeah.
me, I didn't have it in my spell book.
Nice.
Rogue burns refresh really fast. Theirs are up. Ours aren't.
I mean, obviously, I think we're going to do better the next time we go in and face that event. But the time we did the best, which was the second attempt, we burned on the second dragon. I don't know whether we want to change that up or not.
It was laggy as hell there, wasn't it?
I with the whatever fixes they did implement for the lag monster not coming out so badly, like we saw on this one, on this past one here, I think that's going to have an impact on it. So
I think that'll be huge because our biggest problem, the one that we almost won, was we couldn't get people back in time.
Yep.
Well, the truth is, we may be looking at a whole new event. I mean, we were just kind of surprised by that one, and Crusaders may surprise us with some changes too. We have the two big things that the patch brought in, which was the change to the procs and how the procs are cascading procs and lag.
Oh, this one.
Jiggy, you still here? Or are you calling it a night, or?
I'm logging back in at the moment. I crashed.
Okay, so while we're sitting here, everybody hit who's not done this in another guild. Go to your Alt O key, go to tab number 2. On the right hand side down near the bottom, you're going to see particle effects. Tab number 2 is your display window. You're going to see particles down on the right. The first one, because I can't get the stupid picture to post in Discord. I don't know why, but I'll figure it out. You want your clip plane to be near, your density to be low, on for me plus NPC, and opacity 25%.
Wait, for environment?
I'm posting them in
spell.
Discord right now.
First one is spell. Thank you. So you can look, where'd you post it in Discord?
Strategies.
So go to raid strategies, you'll see it, but it's under particles, then spell, environment, player. You want your 3 settings to look just like in that picture. And I just have to figure out what the, oh, I see what happened.
And let's get a round of MGBs out when everybody gets inside.
I just got a picture to go up into a raid discussion. So you can either go to raid to strategies or raid discussion to find it.
That was only for the lag.
No, this is to be able to see the particle effects.
Are you gonna be able to?
Yeah, this one you need to see the particle effects.
So if it's working properly, your screen should have just turned blue. The only other thing you got to do is once you change those 3 sets of settings under particles, spell, environment, and player, you then hit the advanced tab, and on the right hand side, go down to the second from the bottom, you'll see enable post effects. You click that button and then close your window.
It's gonna be checked, correct? Enable
Correct.
post.
Correct.
And then just close these windows.
And then close the windows. So now if everything is set properly and you run into the white aura that's straight ahead of us, your screen will turn blue.
I'm sorry, but when you go to advanced, what was it we hit?
Go on advanced, you'll see the little square on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side is a whole list of stuff. The second from the bottom says enable post effects. Check that little box. Once you have seen the blue, go over to the west set of stairs, which is over to the left, where Andrew is right now.
Where's the post effects?
Hit under tab number 2, display. Underneath all the different particles, you'll see advanced. Click advanced, and then on the right hand side, you'll see the list of buttons. Click the one that says enable post effects.
And that's the only change?
Those 3 changes on the first page, and then that's the only change on that one.
So it just kind of looks like a blue fog is what you're looking for.
Correct.
I went and took a bio break, so I've got enable post effects. What was the first 2 under general tab?
Tab number 2. So go under display. Display, then you'll see particles on the right hand side. If you look under either raid strategies or raid discussion, you'll see where you want to set them, but basically you want them all near, low, me plus NPC, and opacity 25%. Grinaldi, where do you see the blue when you step into the white aura?
You mean the blue bubbles?
No, not the blue bubbles. When you step into the white aura, does your screen turn blue? Or a different color than if you are not?
No, I don't think so.
Like it looks like changing the contrast on a television set or something. It just kind of changes the shade.
If you go near the dragon, you will notice right away.
Okay, so Grinaldi, on display tab, read me your spell particles, what you have is set at. So what's your near clip plane set for?
1 second. Near clip is set to near, density is set to high, and all spells is on.
No, so change it density to low and on for me plus NPC. And then your opacity, which is the slide bar right underneath it, bring it down to 25%.
Okay, so it goes me plus NPC, and then bring occupancy down to 25?
Correct. Then go to environment ENV, the next tab next to spell. Those should say near and low. And opacity is 25% again.
Okay, now go to the MV or player.
Did you, which one did you just do?
The spell.
Okay, so go to NV and do near and low and 25% again.
Okay, that's done.
And now go to player. It should say near, low, me plus NPC again.
It's all the same, the tree anyway.
Well, you don't have NPC on the middle one for environment.
And don't forget to turn your
on the last one again.
Yes.
Opacity 25%. Now under opacity, you'll see the word advanced. Click that. Did you click that button?
Yes, sir.
Now on the right hand side, you'll see allow 2.0 pixel shaders. And then very near the bottom of that list, you'll see enable post effects. Click the button that's right next to it. So those are turned on.
Okay, that's on.
Now walk up here to the north and step into the white aura.
Yes, sir. It turned like a greenish blue.
Perfect. You win.
Yeah.
Canarini, you there?
So if your screen turns blue, you're
Thank
doing
you.
the raid wrong.
Well, if your screen turns blue, get the fuck out of it so it's no longer blue.
Right, that's what I mean. If
That-
your shit
that-
turns blue.
That banish is timed, so only certain points will you need to be out of it, and Gina will tell you. Don't linger regardless, but in effect, you can be in it for a little bit at certain points.
Okay, so Riss, you're gonna stand up here, and who Jack is your backup tank? To the north stairs to start.
This Galandikar's directional sequence is the one I need to have ticked.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I have Temple of Ishan Sonatak.
Yes, Santalak. So the main tanks are going to stand here to start the event. Everybody else is going to be standing over here on the west stairs. When we engage, you keep the dragon facing that way, and then everybody, so you can see this dragon statue right here. This dragon statue will target one particular person in the raid every couple minutes and make an aura on them. So when that aura hits, we're not going to be standing there anymore. So when I call it, because it'll tell us when it's triggered, everybody's going to move one cubby over. So you're going to go from the stairs to stand in front of the statue. When it calls again, we go from the statue over to the other set of stairs. From the stairs, we go to the stairs, and so on and so forth in a big circle, hot potato, avoiding the aura from the statue, and we also avoid the white aura because yes, while it is timed, you don't want to be standing in it, so just avoid it. While also this goes on, it's not a burn fight. This is an endurance fight. It will, if we do too much damage, we'll get overrun by ads because he will spawn 4 ads. Seething, you have that list?
What list?
The list of ads?
No.
Okay,
We'll
stand
them
by.
all, right?
Well, you're gonna make keys for them, not just.
No.
Stand
We're
by.
going counterclockwise, right?
To the right, so whatever which direction that is.
Okay.
Lanson, I don't know anything about the ads except half of them are mezzable and half aren't. But if we're just going to kill them all, does it matter a whole lot?
Well, I want them having a key so that they don't. The tanks can pick them up right the minute they spawn, and they can't go and run us over. Because now with the no more lag, not sure what's going to happen.
I haven't paid attention. Does it spawn 4 unique named ones? I know it's just like a something Drake, but
it's a burning aggressor 000102, a combative inherent 000102, a combative faller, which can technically be mezzed. That's just a single one, and then you have Santalak.
So we're gonna fight at the north stairs if you're facing the stairs. Then we're gonna go to the east stairs, then the statue, then the west.
We're gonna start on the west stairs. Us, everybody but the main tank. Main tank's gonna be on the north. The main tank will always be one mob away from us, one corner away from us, I should say. Also, Riss, he's gonna have directionals. He's gonna have tail, both wings, head, and Riss, and anybody else who gets in front of him, he does a dispel. So put up 4 dummy buffs, then get your buffs.
Andrew Cleese is going to stay in that big hairy minotaur form.
But stairs, statue, stairs, stairs.
Correct.
Hopefully I can get to a Yeti.
Follow it. Yeah, no, that's good. Following the big minotaur to me looks like it'll be a pretty easy idea.
Well, that's why I got in the in this thing too, the succumbus.
I can shrink him if he's too big.
Please don't shrink me.
No, don't shrink him.
Like grow Lanson.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find the last grow potion I got.
I got it.
Why would you use grow potions?
I'm in level 4 spell. They should just put it on you.
Yeah, you have that as a beast lord, don't you?
No, we don't get grow. We just get shrink.
Don't get grow, only shaman.
Okay, really quick. So to address the Claire, we kind of stick with the raid. The tanks, the off tank should be hanging out with the rest of the raid and killing them. And I believe the main tank is kind of just off by himself.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
So we just stick with the raid and you won't go off.
Yep, stick with the raid. Main tanks are one to the left of us or so.
Yeah, the tank will always be one cubby behind us. Anyway, stills.
Do you need grow potions? I can make you a bunch this week.
Sure, that'd be great.
I think the idea is that we would much rather take the side emote from Sontalak than any frontal or rear arc stuff
Correct.
that he does.
So Riss, you have Riss and Jack, you're gonna have your dummy buffs up.
Yeah, I got my shadow buffs up. I need a new symbol though now.
Hey, Lenson,
Go ahead.
have you explained the green aura?
Nope, get into that next.
Okay.
So the green aura that Ice just mentioned comes from this statue, and he will call out. It will call out randomly. You'll see a green aura on the ground underneath their feet. That's the hot potato. So when I say call or move, you simply just move to the. From there, you move to the statue. From the statue, we move over here to the stairs. From the stairs, we move to the north stairs. From the north stairs to the west stairs, and just keep going around in a big old circle until we kill it. The ads get dragged with us, and we just put a couple dots on Sontalak because he spawns ads like every 10-ish% or so. So we don't want to get overrun. And most of our concentration is going to be killing all the ads because it's going to pop those 3 ads, but it could be more depending on how many are up at once, which is why we had the 000102 for each one. So please, if you're a tank and you're going to be picking up the ads, make a hotkey for whatever number you're assigned to so you can pick it up quickly. Because otherwise, without this lag anymore, it's going to run over our DPS and then we're screwed. And like I said, the white aura, when you stand in it, just get out of it. If we need to, try not to use AE nukes because, like I said, he does. We can actually mez one set of ads. It is
the followers.
yes, the combative followers technically can be mezzed. One of the ways to do it is the chanters stand back here in the south tunnel, and the Shadow Knights have their hotkey to target the followers, and they drag them back here into the tunnel. The only thing is, anything that's left up when he gets to 10% will automatically explode.
There's a lot of moving parts. I say we just kill it all.
That's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna kill everything. Prima, if you need to, you can always. If we get too many followers, you and Jigga can mez off a couple of them until we can get to them. But just keep everything following us around in a circle.
Okay,
Any
so Lanson,
particular
question.
order the ads need to die, Lanson, or just
Nope.
as you?
Whatever two of you decides to pick first.
One question: when he goes to start this up, we're gonna wait for the aura to be by the statue, and then it's gonna move directly in front of us, and then it's gonna move over by Riz, and as that happens, we move one corner to the right of us, right?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
So yes, we're not going to start it until that white aura is at the statue, and then we'll just start moving around. When the dragon statue calls out its green aura, we'll avoid it, and by moving one cubby hole. It'll actually be a little bit further over from the dragon statue. It'll probably be over like here in the southeastish corner. That way it's closer to Risk, but not too close, and we have space to run. If it's directly on the dragon statue, the green aura might fuck us.
I have a question. Do we go to the outside of the staircase or the inside of the staircase?
Well, the one video I saw, actually everybody went into each little cubby on either side of the staircase, so we actually had 8 spots to go to, but we're going to just do the middle of the staircase. So that way it's a larger area to work with.
That's the same video I watched.
Correct. And that's actually what we did too in Val, is we went little cubby to little cubby, but it's better off to, for the first time, we're going to do big stairs to big stairs. If you can risk, turn it, if the moving of the wings and the tail and all these other things is going to be somewhat of a pain in the ass for you, so just do your best. But not necessarily the wrong video for this game, but not necessarily the wrong video. Sounds much better than the video I watched.
It had the sound of coins falling. I don't know what it was all about.
Any questions? Actually, you know what? Everybody, I'm going to do this. So everybody AFK check to the dragon at the moment. Stand under its belly.
Don't hail it.
Yeah, don't hail it. Just stand under it. So we can check for AFK people.
If you accidentally taunt it and it turns on us and strips all our buffs, that will suck.
Be kind of funny though.
Do you want me to taunt it?
No.
I'm joking.
I would laugh a lot, Superfang, if you did.
Okay, so Riss and Jack get in your corner. Everybody else get over here to the stairs. We're gonna do a practice run of move, move, move.
Hey, we need to get wrist buffs like today.
Okay, so everybody buff up Riss, please. Actually, you can buff the rest of us. I need skin. I need symbol.
Everybody punch up on the west stairs. Let's get an MGB out.
I need righteousness.
Go away.
That's not right.
This is a righteousness-free zone.
I hope not. I think I'm missing it right now.
We're in a righteousness-free zone.
No love for the paladins.
The only thing I don't see in that list seething is the follower.
Oh yeah, I reposted the first part because I made a mistake.
Gotcha. Okay, so who's got the follower? You?
Me and Gumlag.
Okay, so those can be mezzed if we get overwhelmed with them, you can drag them into that south tunnel, and then Prima and Jigga, you can mezz them.
Their leash point is not very far in now.
Okay, so now that everybody's back, move to the statue. Follow the succumbus and the Minotaur.
Hey, raid mark yourself.
I can't do that. Andrew has to do it. And
Actually,
Riss,
raid mark both of you then.
Riss, when I say move, you're going to move one cubby. So you're going to go from the north to the west stairs. Also, one big quick thing. Don't step out on the rock. You can only stay on the tiled area here. If you go out to the rock, it's going to call you a bitch and evacuate you out anyway.
What rock are you talking about?
So back up here, behind me, there's gray rock versus the colored rock right here. If you step on the gray rock, the white aura calls you a little bitch and evacuates you out anyway. So you must go no further than the colored rock right here.
The squares.
Or stay on the tile.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so now everybody back to the statue, except for Riss and Jack. Okay, now move again to the next set of stairs, which is to the east. Riss and Jack move to the statue. The only thing that can't happen is if Riss and Jack, if the statue is where the aura is, you may have to go slightly in between the two just to avoid the green aura. So yeah, like right there. And then once the aura is gone, you can then move to the statue. And everybody, the favorite part about a dragon is he's a belly caster. So your spells won't land, and I can attest to this, they will not land unless you're close enough.
Just go under his belly, that's all.
No, not that close, because you don't want to get dispelled. But probably about 50, 75 feet, you can start landing your spells. Okay, everybody move to the north stairs, and Jack and Riss over to the east stair. Okay, so does everybody feel comfortable with this? When I say move, you move.
Just like that.
What was the part about the green aura?
The green aura will do, I don't know what the exact effect is, you want to avoid it. So if you're standing in the green aura, we're going to move you. He will pick a random it will pick a random person And no, we're not doing DAs tonight. We're just going to kill everything. So that once we get down to like 15%, there can't be any dots on Santalak anymore because he will blow everything up that's left alive.
I have a stupid question, Nansen.
Go ahead.
Do we move only north and south, or west and east as well?
We move around in a circle.
So
circle. Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to go from west to the statue, statue to the east stairs to the north stairs, and back around.
Okay.
Clockwise.
Why, we're not all at the same stairs right now, though, right? We're all supposed to start at the same spot.
Same stairs. Everybody but the tanks start on west stairs. The two main tanks stand on the north stairs.
Remember, everyone, when move is called, don't finish casting, don't finish swinging the dead cat, just start moving.
And tanks who are off tanking, you take the ads with you. We're going to kill them as we move around. Main assist is 2V.
And try your best to keep your pets under control.
And if you happen to hit white aura because we don't get moving fast enough, it says you will hear a trigger that says it's safe, and you'll hear a trigger it's going to come and get you. So if you hear safe, it doesn't matter if you're in the white aura. Any last minute questions? And like I said, no more dots after 15%.
You're trying to mez the followers, correct?
No, we're going to kill everything. We're going to only mez the followers if we get overwhelmed.
Lanson, what about dotting and nuking the ads?
Those are fine. No AEs. That way, in case, well, I guess AEs are fine unless we go to try to mez. So right now, AEs are fine. Listen up if I say no more AEs, no more AEs, no more dots. Got it?
Got it.
Follow the succumbus around the room, and we'll get a win.
Wait, we're not doing AEs anyway, are we?
Yes, you can do AEs to start until I say otherwise. Because it'll help kill if the ads all get bunched up together, we can kill them faster. Okay, so Riss in the north, and keep your junk buffs up. You'll get them dispelled every time he does a frontal arc. Try not to hit us with the frontal arc if you can. Wait till it, actually, yeah, don't go yet. Wait till it gets over to the white aura, gets over here by where I am right now, which is to your left.
He's got a relatively small hitbox, so you do kind of have to be up close to even melee. Auto attack, it's like the dragon in Eastern Waste kind of distance. So you can auto attack, but you won't be able to use combat abilities.
We're going to burn on the first set of ads and then just keep going from there. We don't need to burn him because he'll get down pretty quickly and spawn the first set of ads. And if we just keep burning on him, we're going to screw ourselves. No, you can pew pew as rangers. It's fine.
Yeah, it's very important that we bunch up. So those of you in the back, you're
Epic on the first set of ads, yes.
I think we're ready.
Give it 2 seconds more, please. Let it get away from the statue.
Right, was everybody?
Let's do this, guys.
Okay, go ahead and start hitting them.
Need a chanter to hit him with something. He's resisting slow.
Move, move, move. Statue, 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 move. Where the hell is he going?
This isn't supposed to happen.
It's working.
Riss, you got to get him to the west stairs, please. And someone didn't dodge his jet. Okay, everybody get ready to move. Get ready, don't move yet. And he's going to debuff. Why is it not going? Okay, avoid the white aura and get over to the east stairs. East stairs, don't go too far because there's the banner, the white aura right in front of it. White aura is safe. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it.
That's a lot of people vanished.
I was not even.
I just got ported out.
Yeah,
Yep,
just
that
come back in.
vanished. Wipe it up.
Yeah, that's a reset.
Everybody went the same side.
I did not get on the rocks, man. Why is it porting me?
So we should leave?
If you're
Get
still
out,
alive
get
in
out.
the zone, get out.
I just ran to Androcles there.
Maybe we should just do the small little cubbies instead of the big stairs. That white aura is not moving as fast as it did the other night.
And we were on
Well,
the,
Monday it didn't move at all.
and we were on
No
the
kidding.
tile.
It wasn't the tile.
Because my gate collapsed. I hate when that shit happens.
Is anybody in there still?
Riss was.
Riss, he put the aggro and auto aggro, and he go smoke a cigarette. It was a good start, though.
JK, you zoned with the dot on you.
We got him to 89%. So.
Oh, we didn't even get ads though.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why we didn't.
He dispelled me 5 buff at one shot.
That's what I said would happen. If you stand in front of him, you will be debuffed.
Is it reset?
I'll let you know in about 10 seconds.
Thanks.
Or 30.
21 people were banished.
I hate to ask for this, but can we get some AE heals in the guild hall? Looks like people got dots on them. Jig is about ready to die.
Yeah, I was healing him and he zoned away from me.
Get close to me. I got some AE heals.
Thank you.
So Santalak doesn't. It really isn't supposed to move.
It is.
He just
reset.
pivots.
It's reset.
Okay, get on in,
Thanks.
and if anybody needs reses, get them out.
Yo, he definitely moved.
Yeah, but he shouldn't. He should just pivot around to wherever the main tank is facing.
Yeah, like you can stand as the tank. You can stand kind of at the bottom of the stairs.
So the only part we didn't see there was the ads up. Otherwise, the move is basically the event.
Just want you to know, Zelf was the last to die in that one. Take that.
Everybody, once you're back in, get back over to the west stairs.
Also, if you move too far away from the stairs, you are called a coward and you are ported out.
Yeah, it's well, I said if you get up on the back rocks.
Which is kind of a pro tip if we are trying to end it, wipe it up. Just move away from him and you will eventually get ported out.
I should have done. I got that friggin' I cast gate when he said wipe it up, and I got the gate collapses, and you got 60 seconds before you can recast it.
Yeah. No, just move off the platform towards the rocks in either direction, or even in the lava pit, and you'll get ported out.
Good, 'cause
Same thing as you being in the white aura.
I literally clicked my primary anchor to go back to the guild hall, and then stood there. I was like, the only one in zone was rissing me, and I'm like, all right, well, the odds are I'm gonna die, but I made it.
Hey Kenzo, could you grow me again, please?
Yep.
But basically, you saw the event. Other than us killing ads, basically that's all we do is just move cubby to cubby to cubby. This is an endurance fight. It's a combination endurance fight and hot potato.
Is it the Wednesday fight or Friday night?
Oh, we're gonna go again.
Of
We got 30 more minutes.
Did 1 billion damage in that little.
You're gonna need to have to enchanter to debuff him also at the beginning because he resisted slow for quite a while.
Risk,
like
Jack,
I saw-
get your junk buffs up.
Remember that he is a belly caster, and you have to be inside of melee range to cast on him.
Surprise
Let's
was
try
on
like
deep.
took.
I don't have a problem with bard dots when I'm meleeing him, so that's really all that it probably takes.
Snar, I'll get Malo on him so you can just go right for the slow.
Yeah, I mean, you could pre-place a Mallow Totem. I mean, I don't know. Thinking outside the box here.
Yeah, but the Malo Totem is not as big of a debuff as the AA.
Right, but it's unresistible.
Yeah, but it's Malo sticking.
Those clicky are handy for this fight.
So tanks, make sure you have your junk buffs up, so in case you get the frontal, you don't lose your buffs. The only buff he hasn't debuffed yet, and I've gotten debuffed by him, is your mount buff. Like the permanent aura, the permanent hit point one. That's the only thing he doesn't dispel.
So he'll take Jan's veil off you?
Yep. Matter of fact.
That's a prevent one.
Rude.
He took small change out of my pockets.
No, that was the pickpocket.
Okay, nobody died. You should be ready.
Did anybody die?
May risk.
Tinder's not in zone yet.
In fact, I did. I gated back to the guild hall, or tried to. I got a dot and died.
Who was that?
That's Tunic, sir.
Okay, so just res up, come on back, and
Yep.
we'll get your rebuffs.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to need steady heals. I saw a lot of people at the event at the end almost dying in the guild hall.
We'll need AE heals as we go around, so it doesn't hurt to just shamans keep your squalls up, chanter or clerics, druids, shamies, do your rotation for your AE heals, like your AA heal.
Riss was in tells with me saying he really wanted to top the heal parse, so if somebody was going to alliance him, that'd be probably a good way for him to do it.
So Riss, Jack, you may have to make only a quarter turn compared to us, depending on where that white aura is. We all might have to make quarter turns versus a full half turn.
Say that white aura does seem to be more than just a quarter.
It'd be like a third almost.
So we can go cubby to cubby if you want.
Although the one time we ended up getting in the white aura, it went safe like real quick.
Unfortunately, it didn't go safe fast enough, so it got 21 people.
If you get ported out, can you come back in?
Yeah, it ports you out to Western Waste. I think it's right by Ellison. So you just say ready back to him and come back in.
No, you got to run.
Oh, where port you?
It ports you right to the TOV zone in.
Oh, okay. I never got evac, so I didn't know.
Yeah, he's gonna run down the brick entryway and just turn. It's not very far.
Just
So
run
regarding the
far
green
run.
aura, you so let's say you are in the east cupboard, right? You don't have to run to the other cupboards to avoid it. You can just dodge it in the same cupboard.
Okay, that's good.
Since the aura moves really slow, so
So yeah, we'll start here in the cupboard to your right. Everybody come down the stairs and a little bit to your right. Then we'll move over to the right side of the statue, then the left side of the statue, then the next cubby over to the stairs, and then on the other side of the stairs, and just around in a big circle. So everybody stack up over where the compass. Riss, you'll be able to move you'll go from the stairs to the first cubby.
Now, my question, quickly, if I can.
Go ahead.
When we start, like you said, he has a very small hitbox. Instead of being back in this cubby, we all kind of migrated forward to hit him and be able to do damage. Is that okay?
That's fine. I just put you back so that way you're not first on aggro, and you whack him and make him turn from the tank till the tank gets aggro.
Okay.
Like sitting on your hands, waiting for your turn. Everybody ready? We're just going to wait till it gets on the other side.
We still have a lot of people standing on the stairs, eh?
Everybody get down here.
I don't understand. I go near here, and I don't
Follow the big Minotaur suit.
I don't get poured out of you, and I
Just
did earlier.
super. It's very simple. The big Minotaur's ass. Put your nose in it and stay with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just follow in a circle. Where it goes, you go. Okay, he's got aggro. You can go ahead and start casting and beating on it. I got it slowed.
Has 2 gores on it.
Yeah, I slowed him too.
Turn. Move to the next little cubby to the right side of the statue. Go, go, go.
move.
Why does it keep moving away? Risk, can you get it pulled back over to that corner? Everybody get off of it. No one hit it. Let Risk get it over there.
Pull your pets.
Statue will be ink. So it's just a prepare. So go to the other cubby on the other side of the statue.
It's green aura move.
Actually, and then it's up on the north. The aura's in the north. So don't go to the north. Okay, everybody get over to Androcles in this little cubby. Where the hell is it?
Cubby.
Okay, so go to the next cubby on the other side of the stairs. Go, go, go.
Move, come on.
Get back into this corner. Yeah, you want to be closest to the stairs if possible. Where the hell are the ads?
You know what? Don't complain.
Oh, there's Beldian, so that's going to probably start it.
Yeah, Beldian spawns them.
He's got to get bunched up. Get close. Okay, go on to the stairs. To the stairs. Risk move to the next one. Just avoid the white statue or white aura. Don't stand in it. now we're safe from the white aura at the moment.
Bye, Tibby.
Well, he's not.
I'm running back.
Add up.
Get on the ad.
Aggressor.
Get on the ad, wherever the hell it is.
Why is he moving?
Okay, move to the next little cubby. Jack and wrist move. Jack and wrist move. You want to be on the southwest cubby. Wrist move a little to your right.
Super, bring your mob. Never mind, you don't have to worry.
I did right. I did. Quicking self buff.
Move to the next cubby. Kill the aggressor. Make sure not to stand in a white aura. If you're in it, get out of it. Tanks, don't fight over it. Let the one tank who's supposed to be on that get it. Next cubby, next cubby, next cubby. Drag the ad with us. And we just keep doing this.
I'm sorry, how many sets of ads are there?
A lot. Adds up. Risk, you move too soon. Move. Okay, wrist move one to your right. Garrick Paragon. Get back on Santalak for now. Move to the next spot. Stairs. East stairs. Aggressor, get on the aggressor.
Don't chase it.
Where's going?
Yeah,
Super bang.
Trooper, where the hell are you?
I'm here with you.
Why you move to the next spot? Next stairs.
Can we get Santalek back, maybe?
And also.
And he leashed.
Get out.
We lost K-Brook and Grinaldi in Group 3.
Get it back up.
That is all the clerics in Group 3 gone.
Are we not getting out?
I'll just keep going.
I thought he said get out. I gated. Fuck.
Yeah, everybody get out, please.
There should only be one voice that calls that, by the way.
Please just get out so we can reset it, because he got away, he leashed, and that one ad was all the way over in the corner.
Yeah, we need the ads to follow us. We can't hit them if they're not with us.
When they explode, did they damage him too?
No.
That would be too easy.
God damn it, my gate failed, man. I was trying to get out, but I couldn't.
Yeah, well, he told us just run away from the mob. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. I don't know what I was thinking.
All right, so it is Wednesday night, middle of the week, coming up on end time here in 15 minutes. So we got plenty of loot council stuff to do tonight, so why don't we just call it on that note? We've seen it.
fun learning experience, so I like how we have to move as a unit.
Friday night will be a lot easier now that we know what we've gotten ourselves into. So
Can't see any reason for you to change your video settings, but if you do change your video settings, please remember what they're at for this raid and make them so we don't have that dead time resetting videos.
Simplest way is to leave it like that.
Well, thanks again for the raids. Good night.
Well,